Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Detective Comics, issue number 956. Now, we get to see that Orphan is going up against, or with the Bat Family, up against Lady Shiva, but let's face it, the Bat Family isn't hardly doing jack to help out. In fact, I'm surprised that Batwoman's wounds had healed enough that she's able to even walk around. I mean, she took a sword through her gut, but it turns out that it was a non-lethal blow, which is very strange for Lady Shiva. It says a lot. So we also see that Colonel Kane is now ready to kill Ulysses. Almost. He's almost at that point because they're getting ready to try and release the nanotech virus, but he realizes that his daughter is actually down there in the sewers. So he's like, no, let's move on. Let's see what's going on. And Ulysses is all sorts of ready to just say, you know what, you're gonna waste this opportunity just to save your daughter, who may or may not even be appreciative. She may or may not even survive, even if we don't, So Colonel Kane does still love his daughter, and I do like that they showed that in this because, sometimes genuinely I do wonder. And he's fully escaped now, and I do also like the idea that Batwoman says, I almost expect him to just come back down and go into the cell again so that he's accessible to me. But yeah, obviously that's not going to happen. So we get to see a lot of action, and Ras al-ghul is back. He's back on top. Now, I love the idea that Orphan Cassandra was able to take down Lady Shiva. Like, it's one thing to beat Lady Shiva. That's like amazing for somebody to be able to do that. But to take her down non-lethally is absolutely unheard of for the most part, for all intents and purposes. Like, it's more than just luck. That is like, Orphan was seriously Cassandra. She was seriously in control. And that is amazing. I think it's all the ballet. I'm just saying. Now, Ras did explain or describe Lady Shiva as more of a rabid dog, but I think that he was more in control than he was letting on. He just might be really good at deceiving and, bringing up a line of bull, but the idea is that he really did seem to be in charge, and this is the kind of Ras that I really like. And he also, it seems like he killed Lady Shiva. Doubtful, but yeah, he shot her. He shot her from behind, and she went down. So we also see that Batman says that in order for him to win, to have a chance to really be able to go against these forces that are combining and working against each other and with each other and just whatever they got to do to take down Gotham, which Batman, it's like his sole purpose to protect Gotham. Batman actually says he's going to have to do something that he never thought he was going to do again, which means that he did actually practice magic. That's right. So maybe Zatanna's going to show up. Maybe we're going to see some John Constantine. Maybe we're going to see some Dr. Fate. Who knows? It could be somebody completely different. But the idea is that we're going to see some magic coming up pretty soon. Now, I wonder if this actually has something to do with the button. I'm not entirely sure. But, we still do have that one more issue that's coming out next week. I know, guys, it kills me that I got to wait next week for Flash issue number 22. But nonetheless, I could rage about it if I want. Anyway, I'm going to give this comic a B. This was a whole lot of fun, but it was mostly action. And I got to be honest, even though I love seeing Orphan doing what she's doing, and I demand to see her in a solo miniseries, the fact is that the action actually seems to almost take away from the story itself, even though this is the finality of this particular portion of the story. This was such a cerebral kind of, like a lot of action, but they really went to your mind and they really try to mess with you and make you think all sorts of different things. Bad thoughts, basically. Bad thoughts. And I loved it. Guys, I also like the idea that it looks like Spoiler is going to be returning in Batman number 25. So looking forward to that. Yeah, they have to finish off the 2 more issues of Bane, I Am Bane, because they interrupted the I Am Bane story. I know, it threw me off also big time, but they interrupted the last 2 issues of Bane, I Am Bane, because they threw in the button, those 2 issues of Batman. So whatever, it is what it is, but we're going to see the finality of the I Am Bane, the reason why he's saying that Gotham is his city, and we're going to see the return of Spoiler immediately after that, and I'm liking it. All right, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.